Radio Rahim with Callum Smith. It's been some time since I've been over here, and a lot has changed in the boxing world. Much has changed for you, notably your weight division. Just in the interim, after having the Canelo fight, what's it been like waiting longer than I think you would otherwise need to wait to have another matchup?
Yeah, it's been obviously coming off a loss. I had the injury to the arm, so I had time out, and it was time to just sit back and reflect and assess where I was at and where I wanted to be and where I wanted to go. And I want to be a 2-weight world champion. I knew I had to move up in weight division. I made some changes to my training team and set myself new goals, and the goal is to be a 2-weight world champion. I believe I'm good enough and big enough to do it, and this weekend we take the first steps on that journey.
Nobody in their right mind would argue that you're a game fighter. I know you believed in yourself before the Canelo fight that you would be successful. How difficult was it after the fight to digest that loss and set new goals?
Yeah, obviously it's tough. No one likes to lose, and I think when you go unbeaten for so long and you're a world champion, you can't believe you'll beat anyone given the opportunity, and the best version of me beats everyone. So I think when you lose, it kind of just highlights areas you need to improve on. It kind of humbles you a little bit, and I knew there was part of my game what I needed to brush up on, I needed to improve on, and that's what I feel I've done over the last camp, and I believe I'm a better fighter now than what I was before my last fight. So hopefully we'll go in this weekend, we'll get the win and a performance that validates the improvements I've made.
Well, you've of recent days called out Canelo Álvarez, and not a fight. Is that not true?
No, I didn't call him out. I seen the interview and I'd seen a lot of comments giving me stick for it, and I'm not saying I deserve a rematch or a rematch. I got asked if I was to win a world title at light heavy and he was to move up and challenge me again, would I fight him? And of course I would. I'd love another go at him. At 175, I believe I'd be a better fighter. He may be a better fighter as well, but no, I never called him out. I don't think I deserved the rematch. He's got enough of the top fighters to fight. There's a big enough queue to fight him. I'm not going to skip that queue, but no, the interview said if I was to win a world title at 175 and he decided to move up again, of course, I'll fight anyone. I believe in my own abilities, and I'll fight anyone out there. But yeah, I think the headline twisted it a little bit, but no, look, I believe I could be a better version of myself, but no, not taken away from him. He's a very, very good fighter.
A fighter of your caliber and class would agree with most fighters I've spoken to in that a loss often is the greatest learning experience you can have. Canelo Álvarez is pound for pound on most lists as number one. What did you learn during that experience?
It just kind of, highlights areas what you need to improve on, whereas when you're constantly winning, even if you're not doing things as good as you should be, as soon as you get the win, you kind of forget everything. It's so easy to just, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Whereas when you lose, it kind of highlights those areas, and it kind of just shows you where you need to improve on, why you lost, why was he better than me, and you've got to go away and improve on those areas. If you don't, then there was no point in you losing. You might as well just pack it in. You've got to always aim to improve, and I think a loss just makes you fully focus on why I need to become a better fighter.
Well, being clear that you're not calling him out, but having had that experience, do you feel now that if you had another shot at him, you'd know how to beat him? Yeah,
definitely. Like I said, I believe we could, even at 168, we could have seen a better version of myself in there, but that's on me. That's nothing to do with anything else. But look, he's a good fighter. At 175, I believe we'll see a better version of me. If it was to happen again in the future, of course, I believe, I could beat him. I'm a fighter. I always believe I believe at my best I can beat anyone in the world.
But I mean, is there a technical aspect to that belief?
Yeah, definitely. And of course, I believe since teaming up with Buddy McGirt, he's helping improve me as a fighter. He's tidying up on certain areas I need to improve. So I do believe I'm a better fighter now, and I will continue to get better than what I was at the end of last year. So we never know what the future holds, but my goal is to win a world title at 175, and it's a goal that I believe I can achieve.
You say that you're a better fighter at 75. We haven't quite seen that yet. You haven't had the opportunity, but these guys are bigger. They're going to be stronger. These challenges will be different. What's different, specifically about Callum Smith at 75 that we didn't see at 68?
I believe I'm bigger and better. I think making 168 for so long was starting to affect my performances, hence the reason why I felt I had to move up. So I think we'll see a fresher, more explosive version of myself. I think ability-wise, I'm always aiming to improve. I know I'm still the same fighter I was, if not better, but I think physically I'll be in a better place.
Talking about great fighters and career wins, we know that Manny Pacquiao has recently retired. Probably not the end fight that he would have liked, but coming from this side of the pond and having been a boxing world champion yourself, what are your comments on the retirement of Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah, I think you can do nothing but like him and give him credit. He's had a phenomenal career. He's done a lot for boxing. Him along with Mayweather, carried boxing for so many years. They're the ones that put on the big shows and made boxing a lot bigger sport worldwide. So listen, his achievements speak for themselves. And to still be doing it at the age he was doing it at, beating the likes of the Thurman and stuff like that, who were very good fighters, very late in his career. It would have been nice if he went out on a win. I think we all would have liked to give him that, but I think the last fight kind of showed age catches up with everyone, and I think it caught up with Manny Pacquiao, but phenomenal career that he can be proud of.
Now that they've both retired, I like to ask fighters this question. Whose career would you rather have? The undefeated of Mayweather or the long, hard fighter that Manny Pacquiao has proven to be?
I think you've got to say Mayweather. He's undefeated, so no one can ever say they were better than him, kind of thing, who he fought. Whereas you've got a few people say, yeah, but I beat Pacquiao. But they both got great careers in different aspects. Obviously, Pacquiao coming through so many weights and doing it for so long, and carrying on and beating fighters when he was reaching 40 years of age. So they both had special careers, and they both deserved the place in the Boxing Hall of Fame.
I'm certain you don't have a dog in this race, but if you were to give Plant a piece of advice when facing Pacquiao on the 6th, what would you tell him?
Plant's got very good skills. He's a good boxer. I just think he's got to get Canelo's respect. He's got to land something early, and if not, then I think it'll be similar to the Saunders one, where Canelo loses respect for what's coming back at him, and then he'll just hunt you down and start letting his power shots go. I think you've got to gain his respect early on in the fight, but it's an interesting one, and I look forward to watching it.
I think you'll have a great career on this microphone when your boxing days are done. Give me one more analyst hat prediction on the fight Saturday night, the main event.
It's a very good fight, two special fighters. I think Usyk's ability and his achievements at cruiserweight speak for themselves. Can he do it against a genuine heavyweight like Joshua? I think that's the big question everyone needs answering, and I think he'll get off to a very good start. I think boxing-wise, he's got all the skills. I just think Joshua may catch him at some point and be a little bit too big, but it's an exciting one, and either result wouldn't surprise me.
Excited to see you at 175. Excited to see you Saturday night. Good luck in this arena at Tottenham. Radio Rahim with Callum Smith.